Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. Last time, we chopped down a bunch of trees, and we actually got a couple of things along with it. We got a new sheep, and we also are, well, Robin's now going to be working on getting us a stable so we can have ourselves a horsey. Nay! Alright, fortune teller for today is neutral. Okay, so actually it wouldn't be the worst day in the world to go into the mines. Wouldn't be great, but it wouldn't be the worst day either. Alright, so I think what I'll do is let me go ahead and get the tools accordingly, because we chopped down a lot of trees. I don't need my shears yet, silly. We chopped down a lot of trees earlier, so I think we're good to go on that front. Oops, I need to get my... Where's my milk pail? There it is. Also, there's Robin, hard at work. Hi, Robin! I'm gonna sell some stuff right in front of you. Don't get too jealous. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna do my ablutions and check on my animals and all that good stuff. And I think I'll see you guys when we traipse into the Calico Mines. And hopefully, we'll be able to find some really good stuff. Maybe we could actually find some Iridium this time. Wouldn't that be something? Alright, so I actually managed to get into the mines fairly early today, which is pretty good. I'm rather happy with myself. I didn't let myself get distracted. What hurt me? I'm not sure. I just realized, though, I forgot to bring my bombs, so crap, we gotta do this the hard way. Oh well, it's alright. Maybe I shouldn't have been quite so quick to do this. Oh, there's coal. Cool. Coal is cool. Well, at least in this universe, anyway. Alright. Oh, shoot. Alright. So, yeah, we need to be mining for holes here. Or ladders, that'll do too. Just to, prevent them from being too oppressive on me. Oh, there we go. Hi. Alright, so I think, let's see, what do I want to talk about today? Well, I mean, we're getting, obviously it's no secret that we're getting fairly close to dying. It's no secret that we're getting fairly close to the end of this year of Stardew Valley. I mean, we've still got probably about 3 weeks of gameplay left, or well, 3 in-game weeks of gameplay left, but we're getting fairly close to the termination of this. So, I guess one thing that I will say, I don't want to, oh dear, I don't want to, I guess, say too terribly much right yet, because it's not quite the end, but I've enjoyed doing this, and it's kind of funny how things have turned out, but I've enjoyed this game. It's been a lot of fun. I really like playing this anyway, and I think I mentioned at the beginning of the LP, or whatever you'd call this, I guess, that this was my most played game on Steam before I even started this. And now, of course, obviously it is. But it was, and I enjoy this game immensely. It's a lot of fun, even though, after a certain point, I mean, pretty much after you get access to the Calico Mines, and once you get everything built up, that's really about it as far as game challenge is concerned, so to speak. It's just a question of trying to get deeper into the mines to get more stuff and all that jazz. So, I mean, ultimately, you kind of make your own challenge after a while. How am I not dead? Well, let's eat the spicy eel so we can go faster. There we go, that's better. But really, it's all about kind of making your own challenge at that point. After that, it's pretty much just playing for the fun of it, really. And it's a lot of fun, so I enjoy continuing to play the game. I've mentioned before that I'm not entirely sure how I would kind of classify my efforts, so to speak. I'm not sure whether I could say I've done a good job with this game or not. I mean, honestly, the viewer metrics are horrid. if I'm being frank, well, part of the irony with saying that is there aren't going to be very many people who will ever know that because, yeah, the viewer metrics have been awful. This actually is probably the least popular series I've ever done, which is unfortunate. I mean, I don't like to say that about any series, but... Oh, there we go, nice. Roar! Okay, oh god! Eat now! Oh! That probably saved me, I think. I had that slime bearing down on me and everything. But yeah, as far as popularity goes, this has been my least popular series, and it's kind of puzzling, to be frank. Because obviously Stardew Valley is a pretty popular game. Of course, that might be why though, because there are so many other people that have been playing it that I don't know necessarily if I offer anything unique or bring anything special to the table, which means, you know, I get kind of crowded out. But that being said though, I'm still having a lot of fun with it. This is one of those series where the viewer metrics really haven't mattered to me that much. I mean, granted, I did just mention that they've been pretty not so great, which is true, but that being said, it's not really affected how much I've enjoyed this. It's still been a lot of fun anyway. So I'm hoping that the folks who are watching this have enjoyed this as much as I have. Let's see, 220, 150, yeah, I need to do the dishes of the sea, even though I'm not farming, and just to a fair degree, this is wasting stuff that I could be using on fishing the mega fish. But I've enjoyed this greatly, and I have contemplated perhaps doing a year 2. I don't know if I will. Honestly, I kind of want to. But there's also a part of me that goes, okay, well hang on, there's only a few things that would be unique in a year 2 from year 1. A year 2 essentially would be, obviously me continuing, seeing more scenes with people, because I would get the opportunity to give more gifts and get their affinities up, and thus be able to see more people's scenes and get more recipes and things like that. But also, there's one new resident that's going to be coming into town, that's Kent, and we will hopefully, I think, find out more about the mystery of Krobus as we go through, maybe toward the end of this year. So there will be a couple of new residents that we can visit or get stories with and what have you. And Kent's story is pretty interesting, given that he's a soldier coming home from war. His story is essentially dealing with the effects of war on the human psyche. So it's a nice little touch that they put into the game. Beyond that, though, the festivals are the same. The content is essentially the same, except I would have a working greenhouse so we could farm more and make more money. Which means that I could get the final upgrade for the house. I could marry someone. I'm not sure who I'm going to marry yet. But I could marry someone, and we could obviously start a digital life together, so to speak. But that really would be the extent of it for the most part. My god. Is it literally going to be the last rock? Okay, not quite. Close, though. So that essentially would be... Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. That essentially would be what I would be doing for a year 2, and I kind of want to do it, as I mentioned, but also I'm not sure if really anybody would care, frankly. I'm not sure. I mean, I might be the only one watching my videos, and that would be in editing, so I mean, if there's not really any audience appeal for it, then there's not much reason to do it, but it's still something I'm mulling over nonetheless. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh, this could be bad. I gotta find a good spot. Alright, hi. Hello. Bonjour. Eat! Ah, god dang it! Oh, I was trying to get over to the food! Okay, wake up. Well, this didn't go so hot. And I was kind of heading for the exits, too. Alright, so what did it cost me? 1 item, okay. That's not bad. What did I lose? That's a good question. I didn't lose my gold ore. I think I lost... Honestly, I think I lost my rocks. Wow. That is the best possible thing I could have lost from that. Alright, so, well, let me go ahead and eat the Autumn's Bounty here. And just like that, I'm back! Alright, so now I think we're just going to go into the normal mines, frankly. Okay, nothing posted there. So, yeah, I'm not sure there would really be much of a market for a year 2. I would consider it, but given what I've seen so far as metrics are concerned, I'm thinking probably not. Now, as far as what I'm going to be doing for my next project, well, I've been thinking about it for a while, and those of you who have been a part of my channel for a while, you know that generally I know what I'm doing beforehand, but this year I haven't, because I don't know why, but I just haven't. So it's been interesting trying to figure out what I want to do for... Actually, do I still have that dwarf scroll? Yeah, let me go ahead and give that to dwarf while I'm at it. So I've been trying to figure out what I want to do as far as my next project. And I think... No, I'm not a spy, you silly... You let me buy stuff? I could buy bombs here. Yay. Wait, stone cairn? What does that do? Is that just a... Oh, it's just decorative. Okay. So what I've been thinking about doing is... I've been thinking about doing maybe a couple of different things. And I have to admit, one of my potential projects, the impetus for that was completely just stolen away, because one of the things that I had thought about doing at some point in time was a Let's Play of Xenogears, and that ain't happening now because, well, H.C. Bailey just did one. And, I mean, H.C. Bailey is awesome sauce when it comes to in-depth RPGs, and so... Basically, he is so super comprehensive with everything that he does in his RPGs, in his playthroughs, that there's really... I know I could contribute nothing special to anything that I say, except maybe to give some extra religious context to whatever might be going on. But that being said, in that game, honestly, a lot of that religious context is not really necessary to know. It's just, it kind of keeps the plot from being as confusing as it is. But a lot of that iconography just doesn't really matter in the end. So, I'm not sure that I would be able to contribute anything. So, that's probably out now, I'm thinking permanently. So, what I've been thinking about doing is... Well, a couple of things. One is Chrono Cross. I played Chrono Cross a lot I played it a fair bit as a kid, and I enjoyed it. It's, of course, it's the successor game to Chrono Trigger, and a lot of people it seemed like it didn't get a whole lot of positive publicity from particularly the fan community because it wasn't Chrono Trigger. Because in some ways it is the same, in some ways it is very different. It has a lot of the same sort of plot elements insofar as the passage of time and what that does to a world and how relationships within that world change as a result of the passage of time and how you can affect it. But it also does some things very differently. Chrono Trigger is more of an active time-based battle system. Chrono Cross is straight out turn-based. The system of magic in Chrono Cross is very different, and I think fans were really disappointed about how much that Squaresoft changed between Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. And so the game just didn't really go over well in terms of publicity. God, I should have come here in the first place, I think. I'm getting better yield here than I even had a chance of getting in the Calico mines. So ultimately, it didn't go over well in the long run, and I think it's a shame because it's a really great game. It's gorgeous. It's freaking gorgeous for a PS1 game. I mean, you could look at it, and I don't think you could conceivably say, oh, well, boy, I had no idea this was on a PlayStation 1. It looks like a PS2 or PS3 game. But it looks really good for a PS1 game. So I think I would have a lot of fun with it. Another game I'm thinking about doing is actually a game that Toasty got me interested in, which is Citizens of Earth. And I would be playing that one blind because I haven't played any of it before. It's also an RPG, so I would be pretty tempted to do that just to see, just to play something that's maybe a little bit different. I don't know. Like I said, I'm thinking about it. I will be thinking about it for a while, I think, so just, whoops, you need to go in there, I guess. So, I guess stay tuned to your local Caront station. And obviously we'll see. I'm still not entirely sure as to my decision, and I have a feeling some folks who've been watching this are probably going to shake their head going, my God, you still haven't made up your mind? Because, yeah, I've been thinking about this for the last probably 3 months, and I still haven't come to a decision yet, really. Which, I mean, is, I guess, understandable, but still kind of unfortunate, too. Let's see. Oh, gosh, there's still so much stuff I need to dump. So, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. as far as projects are concerned, but it'll be fun when it happens. I will certainly enjoy it. And really, I think, honestly, it's just going to kind of depend on whatever whim I have whenever it comes time to record, frankly. Because, like I said, I don't really know what I'm going to do, so I'm still thinking on stuff. And when I figure it out, that ultimately, I think, is what I'm going to end up doing. Alright, so let's go ahead and get you guys all sorted out here. And sell all of y'all. Sell half of you. Then go ahead and get my 35 gold ore in the blacksmith parts that I have. So we're going to have less energy tomorrow morning because it's past 1 a.m. now. That's alright. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. And obviously anybody who wishes to contribute can, as far as opinions and such. But that's sort of what I'm thinking about right now. And ultimately, I think we'll see what shape... Move, Albie. We'll see what shape things take as, of course, as we go along. Alright, let me collect all the rest of my stuff here. My mayonnaise, which should be gold star, and my cheese, which should also be gold star. And I need to dump this off, and I'm just barely going to get to bed on time. Oh boy. Hi, Robin. Sorry I'm making you work all hours of the day. My bad. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me as always. Appreciate it. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day. And tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have a stable. If we do, then I'll run my horse around for a while. And then we'll probably fish, because I still need to get that sturgeon for the fishing. And that should finish that out. So, thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate it as always. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.